freedom at last.
Andrew Tate is out of prison.
Mashallah, brother. Mashallah. Mashallah.
It's a little bit emotional. I've been in one room since last year, so it's a little bit emotional.
Tate and his brother Tristan have been placed under house arrest, but both men face allegations of rape, people trafficking, and forming an organized crime group, and they could be sent back to jail if they're found guilty.
I believe in God, and I think that the fire of truth will eventually destroy all lies, and anybody who lies on a long enough time frame will feel the sting of regret, and I believe in this. I truly believe that justice will be served in the end. There is 0% chance of me being found guilty of something I have not done. When I was in jail, I did 7,417 push-ups. I would like to get to 10,000 before the end of the weekend. So
I make 10,000 already.
I will focus on the push-ups, and I will read the Quran.
Now, I hope you guys understand I am very opinionated and I speak my mind, and I can care less how people feel about it or feel towards me. So I'm letting you know now, if you don't like Tate, you don't like me as a creator, you can go ahead and scroll or block me. It's simple. This is now your chance. So take this offer and bounce. Now, I know that there's a lot of people who can't stand Tate and don't like Tate, and that's fine. You are entitled to your opinion, but I'm letting you know now, if you don't like me as a creator, you don't like Tate, this is your chance to scroll or block me, because you're probably not going to like the message I'm going to say right now. Now, all I got to say is I am so happy and so proud and so amazed that he is out of prison, and same thing with his brother. The way my mind works right now is I'm a little bit like bothered, because there was so many women that made videos about Tate, laughed at his downfall, thought that that shit was funny, just like they did with Kevin Samuels. And I really think that that's disgusting. And the reason why I say this is because y'all never had proof to begin with. So you were just assuming. And when you don't like somebody, if somebody tells you, oh, that person did this, you're going to believe it because you don't like them. So that's how dumb you guys are. You are so clueless that you didn't go and do your research. You just sat there and let the media tell you lies because you're a fucking bot. If you guys know this, media can portray whatever the fuck they want about somebody. So please do your research and make sure you're going about it the right way, because the fact that there was so many women laughing at this man's downfall, who has the last laugh now? Y'all are trying to break somebody who is made for this shit. He was created for this shit. Do you not understand what he talks about? Being a strong man, going to war, and y'all will make fun of him and think he's exaggerating. Now look what the fuck he just did. Came up out of that even bigger, better than ever. Literally, you think now he's not going to come out lethal with the guns, everything out? Y'all think about that. His mindset and everything, he needed that. I don't know if you guys ever heard this saying, but in order to become the great version of yourself that God makes you, you have to be broken down so that your body can rebuild and be that person you need to take on the new task you have in your new life. You'll lose everything before you get everything in the world. I don't know why it happens, but y'all, he's coming back bigger than ever. So now, all I gotta say is, to the Tate brothers, I'm so proud that they're home, you guys. I am so happy that they get to, stay home together, do whatever the fuck they want, and not have to live in that fucking hellhole of a prison. And to the woman who accused Tate of things and literally made up a lie and a rumor, that girl needs to be dog walked. I'm sorry, that girl should get in so much trouble, it's not even funny, but I'm sure she's not going to serve any consequences, because women are just saved over fucking everything. But I'm letting you know now, the way this society is, it's disgusting, you guys. And if you don't see it, I cannot see eye to eye with you. We can't even have a conversation, because the fact that there's women on these apps telling men to off themselves, and there's women on these apps who can't stand men and literally share that. But the fact that he comes on these apps, talks about men, tries to uplift men, y'all tear him down, and now he can't have a platform. But there's women on these apps who do way worse than he does, and they still have a platform. I mention James Charles all the time, talking to little ass kids, but you support him because he's an LGBTQ community guy. Yeah, I don't get it, you guys. The way this society works, men can't have a voice, men can't share their opinion because they're misogynistic, they're weird, they're this, they're that. Y'all, I understand he talks about Bugattis, he talks about having multiple girls. Who cares if that's something you don't like? I don't give a shit. You might not like that I smoke tree all the time. Who cares? That doesn't make me incapable of being a leader. That doesn't make me incapable of helping people. You know what makes me laugh about a lot of people is y'all have such a big mouth about Tate and such a big mouth about creators in general. But what are you guys doing? Are you saving people? Are you helping people? Crickets. That's what I thought. And the reason why I say that is because, do you understand that there are men out here who don't have nobody, right? Do you know that there's men out here wanting to off themselves? So when they watch videos like Kevin Samuels or videos like Tate, those men embody what men should be. So those are the voice for men who don't have fathers. Those are the voice of men who don't have nobody. So when you women sit there and tear those men down, those men lose that. And I know you guys don't care about this, but imagine if it was your favorite creator who was a woman getting debunked every time. If the tables were turned, y'all would totally understand this. But I think it's so sad because Tate's message needs to be spread. Because it might not be helping you, but he's helping millions of other men out there get jobs, feel successful. Look at Aiden Ross. He told him, stop being a bum, start working out, start doing this. Look at Aiden now, working out, being on his shit. He's still a little goofball, but he listened to him. Do you know what that says about Tate? That people care about his opinion. People care about his leadership. People respect that man. So like I said, y'all, just watching somebody like him go behind bars had to be the saddest thing I've seen, especially because it was the beginning of the year and the year just started, y'all. But God bless him and his brother. I'm so proud that he is out, and I'm so happy, you guys. But y'all, I could just imagine the shit he went through. I could just imagine his mental state right now and things like that. He probably could cry for being in a bed because he was probably sleeping on the floor the entire time. If you've never been in jail or you've never been incarcerated, you probably don't even know what that feels like. So, of course, you can only understand a little bit of this. But like I said, y'all know me. I come from nothing. So seeing stuff like this really breaks my heart, truly, especially because I advocate for men and I care about men's mental health a lot. So just the fact that I get to see Tate out before the year ended, that had to be the icing on the cake, and that's all I wanted to see, y'all. But like I said, I hope you guys really start seeing the bigger picture. Men are not cared for in this society. Nobody gives a fuck about what y'all have to say. And it's so sad, and it gives me the chills to even say that. But he's living proof. He's trying to help people. He might not be doing it the way that you want him to, but he's still trying to help people. And like I said before, what are you doing for people? All you're doing on your platform is fucking running your mouth and throwing up hate comments. He's actually trying to help people, y'all. Say whatever you want about him, but like I said, that man is going to do good for this world. I know it. And now that he's back, like I said, all you people who literally prayed on his downfall, look at you now. The fact that there's people out here who waste their life praying on someone's downfall or waste their energy hoping that people do bad, you're sick in the head. And if you think that person like Tate is sick, look in the mirror, bitch, because you're definitely, something's wrong with your brain. I would never pray that somebody didn't do good in life. I would never pray that, I hope this person, nah. Revenge and spitefulness is not in my fucking heart. That shit kills, and that it's not. God doesn't like ugly. So like I said, have fun, y'all, still hating on this man, because he's going to rise above just like he always does. And everything that man has ever said, he has done, you guys. I think that's the reason why I respect Tate so much. When he talks about the things he does, he actually fucking follows through with it. He talks about being a leader. He talks about being a strong man. He talks about taking care of his people. He does everything he says. How can you not respect that man? And he's honest about his shit. There's men out here who have multiple women and not tell you bitches. He tells you he wants variety of women, but y'all don't like him because of that. You get mad because he says, what kind of Bugatti do you have? You get mad because he calls you a brokey. He's calling you a brokey because he wants you to fucking work your ass off. He came from nothing just like everybody else. He might, like I said, y'all, just because people don't love you the way that you want to be loved doesn't mean he's not trying to love you. Again, y'all, everybody has different styles. Like me, I'm not very nurturing and all that stuff to people I don't know unless it's my man. So when I clap back, I say triggering stuff, I'm sarcastic. That's the way I talk. Tough love is how I was raised, but you don't know that because you don't know me. So you take everything I say personal. But like I said, every creator is different. We all have different methods to our madness. But I'm going on a tangent. But like I said, free the Tate brothers, top G. I am so proud to see him out, y'all. Yes.